So really enjoy those warm temperatures while you can, because we in Summit County know that snow could come back next week at the end of May and even into June sometimes.
Or July. I mean, that's been known to happen too.
Or July.
But let's just say if I say it, then it won't happen, right? Is that how that works?
That is how that works.
Okay.
If you're really superstitious.
If you're really superstitious.
Some people won't even say, they'll say instead of like rain, they'll say the R word so that it doesn't.
Yeah.
We have some
out a window.
we have some weird superstitions here as locals in Summit County.
I'm not going to wash my car for like a month.
Yeah, I know that's a weird one that I learned about recently.
Yeah,
that one.
You're like those weird local things. If you wash your car, it'll snow.
Right.
Or rain.
Yeah, because that totally.
So I'm not going to wash my car, and just by that alone, I have controlled the weather.
Awesome. Well, yeah, please don't wash your car then, because I'm okay with the snow, but I prefer the warm temperatures at this point.
At this point, yeah. I think I was talking with someone at the cafe this morning. He's like, we'll take rain. I will absolutely take rain. The snow's getting a little, like, weather's just giving us a good old extra kick in the butt.
And we were just talking about camping, which I'm really excited for. Summer is almost here, and we were talking about what we take camping in terms of coffee.
Yes.
And it's really interesting. Everyone has their own different system for car camping and backpacking, and it's pretty cool.
Right, car camping, backpacking. Is it a 2-day backpacking trip? Is it a week-long backpacking trip? I just did a week-long backpacking trip in the High Sierras, which was more like a winter backpacking. And I brought a coffee just to make sure it was like something warm and hot to drink, but it was dreadful. But if I'm doing like an overnight backpacking trip, I'll bust out the French press or the AeroPress with fresh ground, freshly roasted coffee, and I'll be much more picky about that, because I like to think you're sleeping on hard ground most of the night. And yes, sleeping pads are getting much better these days, but still, I want to wake up with a really nice, warm cup of coffee.
I absolutely agree. Maybe sometime you can do just like a camping French press, easy demonstration
right,
of how.
We'll do a demo. We'll bring an AeroPress and a French press and a pour over and talk about what's the best way to do this on your morning camp trip.
That sounds awesome. Tell me what this is, because it's amazing.
Lavender honey latte with a homemade lavender syrup that one of our new baristas, Mary, she's been making it for us, and it's great. It's such a good spring drink, and because it's still a hot drink, it kind of fits this sort of weather that we have going on.
Mm-hmm. I do like lavender in the spring. It's just really nice. It's refreshing. You also had some sort of lavender tea, I feel like last time I was
We had a jasmine lavender tea that'll come back this summer, and that one is great iced. So we'll make that one iced this summer. It's so good. Lavender I really like, especially when we make it in-house or with the jasmine lavender tea. It's not super sweet. We've ordered the syrup before from some of the big companies, and it just tastes like potpourri. Mm-hmm. So when you make it in-house, it really just has a nice, mellower taste to it. It doesn't taste like you're eating an alcoholic perfume.
Right. This, for example, is very subtle. I couldn't even put my finger on quite what it was.
Yeah.
It's perfect. And I know it's hard to think about drinking iced tea on a day like today, but you really do have some rockin' iced teas over there, and I love your patio, and I'm so excited for it to open.
Well, and it's been open, and it's been lovely to enjoy for the past couple of weeks. It's just the snow this week. Every once in a while, I make some of our baristas go out and shovel the patio right now, but it'll melt out by the weekend. And the fishing is great right there. Our neighbors, Cutthroat Anglers, can set you up with whatever you need for your fishing needs, and you can hang out, you can read books while you're in there. We have the library book sale, and we have live music every Saturday morning. I need to update our Facebook page, but that's a great place to know who's playing, when they're playing, as well as good town events. Town Cleanup Day is a really fun day to get involved in. With the town of Silverthorne, Red Buffalo has coffee and tea where you meet at Rainbow Park, and then they have a barbecue afterwards. Ourselves and Turner Morris Roofings are big supporters of this event. My son loves it because he loves to go around and help pick up trash when we're going around town. And we all know that after the winter, everything is melted out and it needs a little grooming.
It needs a little love. So it's the perfect time to help out for a good cause, and you guys will be there.
Yep.
And a lot of folks from the town of Silverthorne. So if people wanted to find out more information about that, do you have any information about Town Cleanup Day or anything like that on your website?
The best thing that we keep up to date most is the Facebook page, so that's / Red Buffalo Cafe. There's a link to there from our website, which is redbuffalocafe.com. The website has a lot more too, but just some of the community events that we help support that will be coming up later in the year throughout the summer. And then just some of the things that we support year-round, like I said, the library book sale, is one of those things, which is a great way to get like $2 to $4 books that are so much better than your Marina Book Exchange and in really good shape.
Yeah, you have some really great titles over there. I was perusing them the other day. There's definitely some, the occasional romance novel or something, perhaps,
There's
if
a
you want something fluffy. But
Tom Clancy pops up every once in a while, some Nora Roberts, but I just got this great one called Soul of Nowhere that I'm just in love with right now. It's about just a guy who just likes to get lost in the desert.
that sounds awesome.
True story sort of stuff, and just places and slot canyons, which I know a lot of the locals are moving towards Moab right now.
Right, so perfect time for that, and it's a really great cause. All of the money
Goes towards the libraries.
Goes to the library
Yep.
here in Summit County, which is just on the road from you guys. So
It is,
it's a perfect community cause to support. So Erin, thank you so much for hanging out
Thanks
today.
for having me today.
Yeah, keeping our fingers crossed for warmer weather coming up and more
Yes.
patio time at Red
More
Buffalo.
patio time. Maybe our flowers will make an appearance soon.
Yes,
I think I
fingers
saw
crossed
some
for
like
that as
little
well.
green shoots. They're going to take a little while.
It'll happen eventually. We
Yes.
just have to be patient here in Summit County. So stay tuned for more Summit Sunrise, folks. We will be back after a short break. Don't go anywhere.